Hello everyone. Thought I'd do something a little bit differently. I write quite a lot of other games apart from Fortress Craft, and I thought I'd do a quick let's play of one of them called Zombie Village. As ever, I have my faithful sidekick here, Izzard,
Hello.
and I think he may have seen this a long time ago, but I'm just gonna play it through and just talk about it really, because it's one of the games that I wrote quite a long time ago. We were going to ship it. But then Fortress Craft came along and got in the way, as it does so many things. Anyway, the game doesn't start until you head towards the thing, so I won't quite do it yet. So I just received a message on Xbox Live. Why do you sound posh, mate? Do I sound posh?
No.
No, thanks. Anyway, let's head to the rescue copter.
I think you enunciate and speak properly.
Oh no, the rescue copter has crashed. I'm apologising for the frame rate bar. The game will run at 60, but because I'm recording, it's really not having any of it right now. So the game is geared towards a lot of players. Now, I should be able to solo it, but only because the leveling rate is really unbalanced. So when you get more players, you level at a sensible rate. With just one player, you level far too quickly. But towards the beginning, it's always a little bit quiet, just so you don't get overwhelmed. You still there, Si?
I am
Are you blown away by the isometrics?
dumbfounded.
The games are all deferred lighting, so although there's nothing actually 3D, it does all look very 3D, which is really neat.
Do the shadows of the lampposts not bother you? I mean, I know why they're like that, but can you not sort of do a little hacky fix for them?
Well, the problem is that, well, you'll see why later on when the sun goes down, why they're like that. The trick we're using for the shadows doesn't work for thin things. There's actually no solution. I'd have to make them not cast, but later on, in about another 9 minutes, the sun goes down. Assuming I'm alive. I should be, because I rock. So if ever I were to do this as a single player game, it would need rebalancing, because you level up too quickly, you end up being far too powerful, far too many health points. But I've always liked this game because it's one of the few games I've written that I like to play. I enjoy sitting down, playing a 15-minute game, and then just seeing what score I get.
And you don't have a badly built thing at the end of it.
A badly built what?
A badly built thing at the end of it.
Actually, there is a badly built thing at the end of it, so that's but that's my fault. Nothing to do with the game. The biggest improvement I ever made to this game, by the way, was the addition of the numbers above the zombies' heads. Suddenly the game got satisfying. That's what it needs.
I'm going on a stag do next year, and at the moment the guys are getting together suggesting ideas for what to do for the stag do, and someone has found a day out thing where this company has taken over a disused shopping centre. You can see where this is going.
I think I may have read about it. Go on.
And they filled it with mechanical zombies, whatever they are, and hopefully some actors as well. And you get given airsoft guns and told how to use them. And they introduce gameplay mechanics like making sure you share the limited ammo and plan your routes and stuff. And basically they attack you with zombies and pin you down and stuff like that.
That sounds awesome. You see the explosive shotgun there, and then I pick up the sci-fi knockback weapon.
I forgot to mute my phone.
Sorry, it just sounded like somebody dropped a frying pan. Okay, as far as I'm aware, this has got the most zombies of any game ever, and it also has the highest kill rate of zombies. In this 15-minute game, I'll hopefully kill somewhere around 20,000 zombies by the end of it. I've killed 1,100 so far. Now I've killed 1,300.
Instantly the game does have audio.
Huh?
Instantly the game does have audio, or is it just me that can't hear it?
The game does have audio. On the YouTube video it should have it. In fact, the audio is a little bit loud and I'm having slight difficulty understanding you. This game is great multiplayer though. Unfortunately, because of the low frame rate, because I'm recording it, the AI messes up because the AI is all threaded. So that's why we're getting these big piles of zombies in the corner. Is because they're it's like, ooh, low frame rate, don't put too many zombies on screen. It's only running about 16 frames. It should be doing 60. When I'm not recording video, it usually runs at a nice solid 60.
This is really version 2 of this game. The first version, Zombie City, was a 2D top-down game.
Yeah, the game itself's quite similar though. The main thing I changed was the fact you can pick up weapons in this, because in Zombie City 1, you chose a character class, and you were stuck with that character class. I don't know if you saw Project Zomboid. When I saw it, I was like, "Ooh, just like this game," and I was really disappointed because it looked really rubbish and just didn't grab me, which is a shame because I was quite looking forward to it until that point.
Oh, you spent quite a lot of time over quite a long period, haven't you, tweaking the balance of this game so that it's fun to play with several people for an extended session and really trying to get to the end and survive and not die instantly and not get sat out feeling like...
It's very tricky balance. I mean, well, as you can see, I've only been playing it now for 4 minutes, believe it or not. This game compresses time in a very weird way. It's because it feels like I've been playing for about, I don't know, 20 minutes? And I'm coming up to just over 6 minutes. Hopefully the YouTube, if you're watching this on YouTube right now, hope the little slider at the bottom will back me up. And hopefully my voice isn't drowned out by the gun turrets, because it sounds very loud.
Tractors look nice.
Grenade! So just like Left 4 Dead, the best thing to do is to throw a grenade and then run after it, so they're all following you. No friendly fire on grenades, you see, because that wouldn't be very good. So it's like things like that, the muzzle flash is supposed to flash on at 60. Ooh, there we go. It's not supposed to stay on, that's just because it's at low frame rate.
So, what are you doing with this game?
Well, partly this is just to show off that I do other things apart from Fortress Craft, because a lot of people seem to think, that's my first game. A lot of people think it's my only game, and it's not. So this is something that's a few of us worked on. Now, I'd love to push this onto the Xbox, but we just couldn't get the frame rate up. We just overdid it, to be quite frank, for what the Xbox is capable of. But I have considered a PC release. As you can tell, I mean, it's not it's the only thing wrong with it right now. This is running with the render debug on, but it's kind of done. You know, there's not much there. There's not much left to do. It's kind of a finished game. So part of me thinks I should actually spend some time and actually ship it and see how it goes.
Does it still have me making zombie sounds?
It does actually have you making zombie sounds. It's all the same sound effects from the previous one, right down to the background ambience, which you can't hear, but it's the background ambience you made one Sunday morning. I came down and you went, I've made background ambience.
What is it?
I don't know, you made it. Just like a bunch of people.
What does it sound like? I can't remember.
Like, and it's like, scientists have discovered the mutated zombie virus, something.
Back in the days before I stopped being creative.
Well, you're a policeman, don't you have to be creative with confessions?
Gonna have to edit that out.
Whoa, that was a lot of good. That was a lot of Gibbs. I love Gibbs, and that's the problem. Is that really we overdid it. We pushed it too hard. We had too much. The game was just too intense, if you like. Just far too much going on.
Well, look, people are going to, and amongst the noise of people making disparaging comments, there will be people saying, "How can I play this? How can I play it? I want it now." What do you say to them?
Convince me that it will sell more than 500 copies, and I might, I might spend the time. It's only time. It's the only issue.
Time making it premium, free to play, and then you buy weapons.
I feel bad about that. Like, yes, I know what you mean, but from my point of view, once you've got the game, adding in a weapon is only a best example is Fortress Craft. It takes, between Andy and I, from concept to implementation, about 2 hours maybe to put a new axe in the game. Now I could charge a quid for that. I could charge probably 5 quid for that. But from my point of view, I know how easy it is to put it in, and it seems really unfair to charge people for that amount of work.
I saw your Shapewave video, by the way, with your unboxing of your...
That was such a fail.
You should just send them the link to the video.
That's what I'm going to do. I haven't actually got to contact them. I've painted them though. They look really cool though. I'm really happy with them.
What I missed was why you were doing that. What are they for?
Because it's cool.
Are you going to give them out prizes or something?
I am very likely to give the painted ones to members of the team as and when I meet them. Overall, though, it's too much work. I mean, it takes about an hour to paint each one. You know, I couldn't really go around doing that. Oh, so many zombies. Okay, so as you notice, the sun's getting red. The shadows are getting longer. I now have a torch at the front. Just about to hit much of the gunfire. And in another few seconds, the shadowing engine will switch across. There you go. So that's why the lampposts have got the shadows like that. Wow, everything's on fire as well. So because it's a deferred renderer, everything can have... So if I've got incendiary weapons, every zombie can be a light source, every zombie can be on fire. And we did look at multiple shadows, but that was just too killer even for PC. Whoa! Oh, better not overdo that. And see, you can just set the world on fire. So you can probably see what I mean by now about having overdone it slightly. But it's very satisfying playing up this many zombies. What are we now? 3 minutes left, 10,000 zombies killed. To give you I mean, I think the achievement in Dead Rising was to kill about 17,000 zombies, and that took you about 20 hours of game to run around and do. But the problem is that the leveling up is a bit broken, so I'm very high level now. It's almost impossible for me to die because I'm such a high level, and I move too quickly. So you can see I'm having to like move and stop because otherwise it just kind of breaks.
This is only a problem with playing solo though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's only a solo player. So it's geared up for co-op play because I like co-op games. I don't like versus games. I'm old and I'm grouchy, and I like games that are I can play with my friends.
So what if you just stop shooting?
Well, that happens if I stop shooting. Admittedly, the zombies can't hear me if I stop shooting, quite amusingly. But the problem is if I stop shooting, they don't stop spawning. They're still coming at me.
Would you die?
I would die, yes. I've got like 1,000 health now, so I've got as much health as like 10 normal people or something. But in multiplayer, this doesn't normally happen. You end up with, instead of 1 level 40 people, you get 10 level 40. I'm at level 47 now.
Right.
Whoa! That was a lot of bazookas. But it's a shame because I would have loved to release this as a twin-stick shooter on XSplit, because most of the twin-stick shooters on XSplit are all the same. This one really does, I won't say it raises the bar necessarily, but it certainly throws a lot more shit around than the rest. Oh, 1 minute left.
It's the Llamatron of...
Yes, absolutely. I love Llamatron. That was a wicked twin-stick shooter.
Have you seen it on the iPad?
I think I saw it, but I didn't get it because it didn't look very good. I can't remember why I didn't get it. There was a reason though, but I just don't recall what it was.
Jeff Minter's released quite a few iOS games now, and he's made his own sort of rendering engine, which is it's a sort of old machine that never existed, and it's got sort of blurry video effects and barreling around the edges of the screen and sort of colour bleed and so on. You with me?
Yeah.
But at the same time, it throws many sprites around. So it's a sort of hybrid, old school, new school.
Well, I mean, that's kind of the way this has gone. And same little thing. If you notice, because it's still all isometric, but if you see here, if I'm there and I shoot, you can see the torch lighting up the building, you can see the gunfire lighting up the building, but it's actually, there's no 3D, it's all sprites. It just doesn't in any way look like sprites.
Yeah.
And pretty much that's it now. Now the APC will come along and I will have won the game, and then the game will probably close. So that will be the whole video, really. But yeah, I thought it would be nice to show people and actually have a bit of a chat about it, just so people know it exists. I would like to consider putting this out on a platform at some point. And hopefully Si and I will get together and do another video in a day or two after Contact Patch 9 has gone to the peer reviewers, so we can have a chinwag about the zombies in that. Not so many zombies, but they are 3D. And you don't get a minigun or a bazooka. In fact, I think this is better than Fortresscraft.